Arsenal delivered a thrilling display at the London Stadium on Saturday evening, where they secured a resounding 5-2 victory over West Ham United. The match was a spectacle, brimming with energy, goals, and moments that ranged from brilliant to bizarre, especially in a frenetic first half that saw all 7 goals scored. Arsenal's return to form has been evident in recent weeks, but this performance felt like a statement, an announcement that their title ambitions are far from over. The game began at a blistering pace, with Arsenal immediately asserting their dominance. The Gunners' opening goal came early, as Gabriel Magalhães showcased his aerial prowess. Rising above a crowd of West Ham defenders, he nodded home a corner delivered with pinpoint accuracy by Bukayo Saka. It was a goal that epitomized the preparation and precision Arsenal had clearly brought to the match, and it set the tone for what was to follow. For Gabriel, it was another reminder of his growing importance as an attacking threat from set pieces, a quality that has been a consistent feature of Arsenal's play under Mikel Arteta. What followed was an exhibition of attacking football from Arsenal that left West Ham floundering. The visiting team moved the ball with such speed and purpose that the home side could barely keep up. Arsenal's second goal was the result of a flowing move that involved intricate passing and intelligent movement. Saka and Ødegaard combined beautifully on the right flank, carving open West Ham's defense before teeing up Leandro Trossard for a simple tap-in. Trossard's inclusion in the starting lineup has been one of Arteta's tactical tweaks in recent games, and his contributions have been invaluable. His goal here was a product of intelligent positioning and a clinical touch, underlining the depth of Arsenal's attacking arsenal. The third goal came in controversial circumstances but was no less decisive. Saka, who had been a constant menace, drove into the penalty area, drawing a clumsy challenge from West Ham's defense. The referee pointed to the spot without hesitation, and Ødegaard stepped up. The Arsenal captain has faced criticism in the past for not imposing himself in big moments, but this season has seen him grow into his leadership role. He dispatched the penalty with ease, sending Łukasz Fabianski the wrong way and putting Arsenal firmly in command. By this point, West Ham looked shell-shocked, but Arsenal were far from finished. Moments later, Trossard turned provider, threading a perfectly weighted pass through West Ham's disorganized backline. Kai Havertz, whose performances have often divided opinion since his arrival at Arsenal, latched onto the pass with determination. His finish was composed, a delicate strike that left Fabianski with no chance. The goal was met with jubilation from the Arsenal fans, who had packed their corner of the London Stadium and were now in full voice. At 4-0, the game appeared over as a contest. Yet, football has a way of defying expectations, and West Ham mounted an unlikely response. First, Aaron Wan-Bissaka found himself in an advanced position, capitalizing on a rare lapse in Arsenal's defense to slot the ball past Aaron Ramsdale. The goal was a glimmer of hope for the home side, but it also served as a wake-up call for Arsenal, who had perhaps begun to take their foot off the pedal. West Ham's second goal was a thing of beauty. Awarded a free kick on the edge of the box, Emerson stepped up and delivered a sublime strike that curled over the wall and into the top corner. Ramsdale was rooted to the spot, powerless to stop it. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the stadium shifted. From despair, the West Ham fans now roared their team on, sensing the possibility of an extraordinary comeback. But just as quickly as West Ham's hopes were raised, they were dashed. Arsenal's fifth goal came in first-half stoppage time and once again involved a penalty. Fabianski, in his eagerness to claim a high ball, clattered into Gabriel, leaving the referee with little choice but to award another spot kick. This time, Saka took on the responsibility. The young winger, who had been instrumental throughout the match, made no mistake, sending Fabianski the wrong way in restoring Arsenal's 3-goal cushion. The second half, in stark contrast to the first, was a subdued affair. Arsenal, now firmly in control, focused on managing the game rather than adding to their tally. They retained possession with ease, frustrating West Ham and preventing them from building any momentum. While the home side pushed forward in search of a lifeline, their efforts were largely thwarted by a disciplined Arsenal defense. Danny Ings came close to grabbing a third goal for West Ham late on, but his effort was saved by Ramsdale, who was determined not to concede again. The final whistle was met with a mix of relief and celebration from Arsenal's players and fans. For Arteta, the performance was a vindication of his methods and a reminder of what his team is capable of when firing on all cylinders. Speaking after the game, the Arsenal manager praised his side's attacking display but also highlighted areas for improvement. "We started incredibly well," he said. "The energy, the quality, it was all there. But we need to be more consistent throughout the 90 minutes. The goals we conceded were sloppy, and that's something we have to address." For West Ham and their manager Julen Lopetegui, the result was a harsh reality check. Lopetegui, who watched the game from the stands due to a touchline ban, had appeared to steady the ship with a win over Newcastle earlier in the week. But this defeat, their fourth at home this season, will undoubtedly raise questions about his ability to turn things around. As for Arsenal, this win moves them up to second place in the Premier League, 6 points behind leaders Liverpool. It also extends their remarkable scoring run, with 13 goals in their last 3 games. With their confidence restored and their attack in full flow, Arsenal are once again a team to be feared. While the title race is far from decided, performances like this suggest that the Gunners are determined to remain in the hunt.